So Caitlin Clark posts one Instagram story and the internet does what it does best, spirals. Some people read it as a wink at a quick comeback. Others took it as a subtle jab at the fever for shutting things down early. But the loudest take? She's going to Unrivaled. Like tomorrow. I get why that rumor moves. She's a hooper's hooper. Sitting is painful. And if you're Caitlin, you want rhythm, reps, and a real runway to 2026. But here's the honest truth. She's not doing Unrivaled, not this time. And when you zoom out, that no is the best possible move. Let's put the logic on the table first. Unrivaled is short, centralized, splashy, and backed by big names. It's the perfect quick hit showcase on paper. A few months, tight schedule, huge spotlight, easy TV. And of course, people want her there. If Caitlin shows up anywhere, the numbers go crazy. Arenas fill, streams spike, headlines write themselves. But star decisions aren't made on vibes. They're made on brand, body, timing, and leverage. And on those fronts, Unrivaled is the wrong puzzle piece. First up, format. 3-on-3 is a different sport. Fun, fast, and unforgiving on the legs. The spacing is tighter, contact is constant, and there's no place to hide. If your goal is a healthy, dominant WNBA return, you don't add unusual stress cycles. You build basketball shaped the way you'll use it. 5-on-5, full court, real pace? That's just smart load management. Second, risk versus reward. Unrivaled would be fireworks for week 1. By week 3, the story flips to every possession is a collision, and we're all holding our breath. She doesn't need that smoke for a novelty format. Third, the politics. There's CBA chatter in the air, and Unrivaled lives right inside that conversation. Players, owners, broadcasters, everyone is watching who jumps where and why. Caitlin doesn't need to be the face of that standoff. Not her fight, not her moment. Fourth, brand alignment. Caitlin's brand is prestige basketball, historic gyms, championship tone, global arenas. She literally skipped the 3x3 path because it didn't match her 5-on-5 legacy arc. Why would she pivot to a sideshow now? So yeah, the Unrivaled rumor is loud, but the smarter path is calmer, cleaner, and way more powerful. Let's talk what actually makes sense. Option 1. A selective 5-on-5 stint overseas. Short window, elite teammates. Real structures. Think EuroLeague women. Think top domestic clubs. Think classic gyms and sold-out crowds. That's not just cardio, that's game shape against elite defenses, deep playbooks, and true playoff pace. It gives her competitive reps without the gimmick label. It also syncs perfectly with her brand partners. You know the shoe runway is heating up. You know the ad campaigns get bigger when she's active. You know the global audience is ready. Drop Caitlin into a few iconic European nights, and you've got a mini doc season. Caitlin was here. Posters, billboards, streetwear capsules. Global hoop culture eats that up. Option 2, the Caitlin Clark World Tour. Hand-picked roster of W pros, 6 to 8 friendlies across Europe and Asia. 2 legs, 3 games per leg, every city a moment. You sell it like global tennis. Short stints, premium tickets, must-see access. 1 game every 3 days so recovery stays elite. Broadcasters would line up. Streaming platforms would throw add-on cash. And because it's her tour, she controls the schedule, the creative, the storytelling. That's the sweet spot. Control. Caitlin doesn't need a league to gift her relevance. She is the relevance. So build the moments around her game, not the other way around. Option 3, a high-performance offseason without games until spring, if the body demands it. Live scrimmages, closed runs, shot-making labs, speed work, strength cycles. A full reset year where she returns as a better athlete, a sharper passer, and a far meaner finisher through contact. This is the least sexy option for fans, but it can be the most devastating for 2026. Because the thing about great players, they cash in on boring work. Now mix those options with timing. Her 2026 season opener plus a signature drop? That's a marketing thunderclap. A global athlete walking back on court with a new logo on her feet and a city on her back. And while we're here, think about the fever. They benefit most from a fully healthy, fully sharpened version of Caitlin. The version who's been playing her brand of basketball, not 3 versus 3 chaos. The version who's been studying film, stacking reads, and weaponizing pace for a team that's actually ready. A short overseas run checks that box. A handcrafted world tour checks that box. A pure high-performance phase checks that box. Unrivaled doesn't. I also think people underestimate how important tone is for her story. Caitlyn's episodes, college, rookie season, playoff push energy, they feel cinematic. High stakes, big arenas, legacy vibes. Unrivaled feels like an off-Broadway cameo. Cool for some, not the lane for her, and this is where her IG story actually fits. It looked like hunger. It read like, I miss this. I'm built for this. I'll be back better. That's not a 3v3 announcement. That's a promise she'll return on her terms. Let's talk basketball for a second. If she spends the winter in 5-on-5 rhythm, here's what levels up. Pace control. Caitlyn at her nastiest is dictating tempo. Fast when you sleep, slow when you panic. Overseas defenses toggle coverages like crazy. That's PhD class for a floor general. Physical finishes. Euro lanes teach timing against size. 2 steps, body lean, soft touch, plus the foul. Live reps greater than workouts. Screencraft. Short roll reads. Spain actions. Late slips. Give her 2 months of that and watch the Fever's playbook explode. Off-ball gravity. Let her run sets where she's not the primary handler. Floppies, staggers, ghost screens. The more she punishes from movement, the scarier her pull-up becomes. End game reps. Close games in loud buildings are the best teacher in sports. Give her 6 of those. Come spring, she's closing like a surgeon. Brand-wise, every one of those moments is content. Mic'd up bites, locker room clips, warm-up looks, signature sneaker teases. That's how you keep the machine humming without draining the battery. Meanwhile, the Fever's core grows. Aaliyah Boston keeps owning the glass. Kelsey Mitchell stays pure buckets. Lexi Hull keeps doing the dirty work that swings runs. By the time Caitlyn is back, that group feels like a unit, not just a headline. And that's the bigger picture. A smart offseason isn't just what can Caitlyn do. It's what version of Caitlyn unlocks everyone else. The version that returns from 3-on-3? Probably sore. Probably annoyed by choppy possessions. Probably a tough resync to 5-on-5 flow. The version that returns from a composed 5-on-5 plan? Sharpened. Rested. Ruthless. That's the one that destroys scouting reports in Barry's series. Let's hit the narrative angle because fans love a good arc. Unrivaled would be a plot twist. Cute, spicy, and gone in 2 weeks. A global 5-on-5 run is a whole new chapter. Think, the year Caitlyn went worldwide. New parks, new chants, new kids holding handmade signs in languages she doesn't speak. That's how you turn a superstar into a worldwide icon. And the best part? She doesn't have to choose today. She can keep everything quiet, train in peace, then drop the plan when it's locked. Classic power move. Let the rumors chase her, not the other way around. So where do I land? If you made me bet, I'd put my money on a short, smart 5-on-5 window, either with a top overseas club or a CC-controlled tour. Limited dates, premium moments, full control, no CBA drama, no format switch, no brand confusion. Just Caitlyn Clark playing the best kind of basketball and reminding the world why she moves the needle like nobody else. And yes, that means the unrivaled fantasy ends here. If you wanted it, I get it. But long game greater than short buzz. Legacy greater than likes. Her IG story wasn't a league announcement. It was a message. I'm not done. I'm not rushing. I'm building. If you're a Fever fan, that should make you smile. If you're a W Hoops fan, that should make you hype. If you're a brand partner, that should make you clear the calendar. Because when she comes back, it won't be for noise. It'll be for impact. All right, your turn. Would you rather see a Euro cameo or a CC World Tour? Or do you want the full monk mode grind and a monster spring debut? Drop your take below, smash like if you're ready for early 2026 Caitlyn Hoops, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next update. We're just getting started.